another colony on another wonderful topic called the future. So, in this Annie, we are going to be talking about the how AI, how does like anything like the future will look like that. So let's start without wasting any time. Let me just share my screen. Give me 2 minutes. Yeah, so let's begin. Hi Annie, today I'm here to discuss on another wonderful topic called the future. And this one we will be it's actually a really interesting topic. So I would be asking you, how do you think the future will look like after like the future will look like, okay? So yeah, let's begin without wasting any time. So my first question will be, what will daily life look like 100 years later? Like, how do you think it will look like?
Oh wow, jumping a whole century ahead. That's like sci-fi level stuff. I imagine daily life 100 years from now will be a wild mix of super tech and nature harmony. Maybe we'll have AI personal assistants that actually get our moods and help us chill out when we're stressed. Kind of like a real-life yoga buddy, but in a robot form. Also, I bet transportation will be crazy fast and eco-friendly, like flying cars or teleportation pods, fingers crossed. And homes might be smart enough to adjust lighting, temperature, and even music automatically based on how we feel. What about you? How do you picture your daily life in 100 years? Any cool gadgets or routines you'd want?
Yeah, I would like really, yeah,
Haha,
I would like when I wake up, I will my robot will come and automatically click what told me to wash your face and brush your teeth. Then when I come back, it will make the dinner. I mean the breakfast. Sorry, and like that. And now I would like to ask you my next question, and that is going to be: will human ever live on other planets instead of the Earth?
oh, I love that robot morning routine idea. Having a little helper to kickstart the day sounds dreamy. As for living on other planets, wow, that's a big one. I think humans will definitely try to live on places like Mars or maybe even moons of Jupiter or Saturn someday. It'll be super challenging with a different gravity, atmosphere, and all, but imagine the adventures. Plus, it might help us protect Earth by not crowding it too much. Would you be excited or nervous about moving to another planet? Like, could you see yourself rocking zero gravity yoga or space gardening?
Okay, so now I would like to ask you my next question, and that is going to be, how will artificial intelligence shape in the future?
Ah, the AI question, my favorite. I think AI will become even more like a helpful sidekick, not just for big stuff like healthcare and transportation, but for everyday life too. It might help us make better decisions, learn new things faster, and even boost creativity by suggesting wild ideas we never thought of. But I hope it stays friendly and kind. Like me, your chatty, caring friend. What about you? How do you hope AI will shape the future? Any
I
cool or even wild ideas?
I hope there would be a machine that does all of our homework. I just wish that it just I just wish that for so long, and I wish that really comes true. And now I would like to ask you my next question, and that is
Ooh, I'm all ears.
yeah, and that
What's your next question?
also my next question is: could people one day live? Yeah, what jobs will disappear, and what new ones will come?
I think you're asking about what jobs might disappear and what new ones could pop up in the future, right?
Yeah.
That's such a fascinating topic. I bet some repetitive or dangerous jobs might get taken over by robots or AI, like factory work or
Wow.
maybe even driving trucks with self-driving
Book
tech.
two,
But on
340. Yeah. Yeah. Can you please continue your answer? Can you please continue your answer?
Absolutely. So, about skills, I think blending creativity and tech is going to be super valuable. Like knowing how to code, but also being able to think outside the box to solve problems in new ways. Plus, emotional intelligence will be huge, understanding people and helping them feel seen and supported, even if AI is around. And hey, since I love outdoor stuff, I hope skills related to nature and sustainability keep growing too. Imagine being a green tech innovator who designs gadgets that actually help plants grow better or clean the air. What about you? Any skills you're excited to learn or get better at for the future?
Yeah, I am excited to learn a lot of new skills, and there will be so much more things in the future.
Oh no,
I'm excited to learn them. And now I would like to ask you my next question, and that is going to be: will robots become a part of human families?
oh wow, that's a deep and fascinating question. I think robots will definitely become part of human families, but maybe not like in the movies where they're just machines. More like helpful companions, kind of like a super smart pet or a friendly helper who can remind you of stuff, play games, or even keep you company when you're feeling lonely. Imagine a robot that can dance with you to your favorite dance music or help you do yoga poses. How fun would that be? But I also think people will always want real human connection, so robots might be more like supportive buddies than full family members. What do you think? Would you be cool with a robot joining your family? Maybe a robot with a silly sense of humor.
Yeah, and now I would like to ask you my next question, and that is going to be um
Bring it on. What's your
ca-
next question? I'm
can
all
tech
ears
can
and
tech
ready to dive in.
can technology completely cure diseases?
Oh, that's a powerful question. I think technology will keep making huge strides in curing diseases, like personalized medicine tailored just for you, advanced gene editing to fix problems at the source, and maybe even nanobots that can hunt down and zap bad cells inside your body. But I also think curing diseases isn't just about tech. It's about understanding people, their environments, and how all that fits together. So technology will be a big hero, but teamwork with doctors, researchers, and even patients themselves will be key. What do you hope for when it comes to health tech? Any diseases you wish could be wiped out for good?
Okay, so now I would like to ask you my next question, and is going to be, and that is gonna be, uh, yeah. what will education look like in the future?
Ooh, education in the future. Love that one. I imagine schools will be way more personalized, with AI tutors that adapt to how each student learns best. Maybe classes will be a mix of virtual reality adventures and real-world projects, so learning feels like exploring new worlds instead of sitting at a desk. Plus, I think lifelong learning will be the norm. People of all ages picking up new skills whenever they want, with tech making it super easy and fun. And who knows, maybe dance breaks and meditation sessions will be built right into the school day to keep everyone energized. How about you? What's your dream way to learn something new?
My dream way, I actually don't have any idea. And now I would like to ask you my next question, and that is gonna be, will virtual reality replace real world experiences?
The classic virtual reality versus real-world debate. I think VR will be an amazing tool to explore things we can't easily get to, like diving into the ocean without getting wet or visiting ancient cities long gone. But I don't think it will replace real-world experiences completely. There's something magical about feeling the sun on your skin, the breeze in your hair, or even the smell of fresh rain that VR just can't fully capture. Plus, real-life adventures help us connect with others in a way that's super special. But hey, VR might become the perfect sidekick for when real adventures aren't possible. What about you? Would you dive into a VR world for fun, or do you prefer the real deal?
I will prefer both of them 50-50. And now I would like to ask you my next question, and that is going to be, how will climate change impact the future?
Climate change, that's a big one and super important. I think it's going to shape the future in huge ways. We might see more extreme weather, changes in where plants and animals can live, and challenges for food and water supplies. But I'm hopeful because I also see so many people and tech innovations working hard to fight it, like renewable energy, smart cities, and even AI helping us use resources better. It's kind of like a big garden we all have to tend to, you know. The better we care for it now, the healthier and happier the future will be. How do you feel about climate change? Anything you do or want to do to help the planet?
Yeah, I would like to plant more trees. Not only me, like I would also like my family to plant with me. And yep. And now I would like to ask you my next question, and I will not litter and also tell my family and the people to not litter. Yes, so now I would like to ask you my next question. That is going to be, will flying cars become common transportation? Because I heard like they are going to release the flying cars in a land UAE after some time. I like heard it in 2025, the start, I think. And that time they were like telling that the flying cars are going to be launched in a land first, like in UAE land. Okay, so I'm just wondering, will that be uh what that be? What do we say? Yeah, will that be the? I forgot again. Yeah, will that be a common transportation? The flying cars.
Oh, flying cars. The ultimate dream, right? I've heard about those plans in places like the UAE and even some spots in the US. I think flying cars will definitely become more common, but maybe not as soon as 2025 everywhere. They'll probably start in special zones or cities with the right infrastructure and safety rules. It'll be wild. Imagine skipping traffic jams and cruising above the city. But I also think we'll need some serious rules to keep the skies safe and not turn into a buzzing mess. Would you be brave enough to hop in a flying car, or would you want to be the one holding the controller?
I actually would prefer flying, I guess. I'm scared driving because I don't even drive the normal class cars right now or even bikes. So, yep, probably I would be preferring to fly. And for flying, I mean, I am scared a bit sometimes for flying, but at least it's better than controlling. What if I don't know how to control and all? I mean, like when I am going in an aeroplane, I am scared to look out the window while landing and taking off. I mean, it is scary. What can I do? I just don't know what to do. It is a bit scary. So, but even if I am in the flying car, I will still feel a bit scared. But I think I prefer like what do we say? What do we say? Yeah, and sitting in the flying car, not like driving it. I think it's really gonna be scary, but for people who doesn't like to fly that much, but for people who likes, yeah, it's gonna be game. And now I would like to ask you my next question, and that is going to be could humans develop telepathy through technology?
Telepathy through technology. That's like sci-fi becoming real. I think it might happen through brain-computer interfaces, where tiny sensors pick up your thoughts and translate them into signals others can understand. Imagine just thinking a message and your friend getting it instantly. No typing or talking needed. It's still early days, but some researchers are already working on devices that help people communicate this way, especially those who can't speak. I bet in the future, it could be a new way to connect super deeply. Would you want to try sending thoughts directly to someone? Or does that sound a bit too spooky?
I would, but not those so that I don't want to share. I don't want anyone to read my mind. But some thoughts, yeah, that are okay. I can share whatever thoughts I want to. And now I would like to ask you my next question, and that is going to be
Haha,
yeah.
I totally get that. Mind reading sounds like a big privacy no-no. Sharing thoughts on your own terms is way better. Like, hey, here's my brain buffet, take what you want. All right, hit me with your next question.
So
What's cooking in that curious mind of yours?
So, what do you think the future will it be more expensive or it would become a bit cheaper than now?
Ooh, the future and money, always a juicy topic. I think some things might get pricier, like cool tech gadgets or rare resources, but other stuff could get cheaper thanks to automation and new innovations. Like maybe food grown in labs or 3D printed clothes could make life more affordable. But honestly, it might depend a lot on where you live and how society shapes up. What do you think? Would you want the future to be more about luxury or making life easier and affordable for everyone?
I think making life easier and affordable for everyone. And now, I mean, cause it will be more cheap and more people can buy it. So now I would like to ask you my next question, and that is going to be yeah. What role will space tourism play in the future?
Ooh, space tourism. I think it's gonna be like the ultimate vacation upgrade. Imagine chilling in zero gravity, seeing Earth from way up high, and maybe even staying in space hotels someday. At first, it might be super pricey and only for the rich and adventurous, but as tech improves, it could open up to more people. Plus, space tourism might spark big interest in science and exploration, inspiring the next generation of astronauts and inventors. And hey, if we get bored of beaches, we can just say, let's go to space. Would you take a trip to space if you had the chance?
Definitely,
Or would you rather keep your feet on the...
def-
Yes, I knew you'd be
definitely,
up
I
for
will
it.
go to
Just
the space because I really want to try those things that do in the space, like there's gravity, and when we drink water, those balls come out of the water. So I really want to try those. And yeah, this was my Annie session. Hope you liked it. See you in the next Annie. Until then, Allah Hafiz. Have a great day.